everyone, and welcome to Beauty Chat with MDill. We're here today with Swati Gupta, who's the creative director of Bodycraft. We're going to ask her a lot of questions about skin and hair. Hi Swati, thanks for joining us on MDill. My first question to you today is, what are some of the most common skin problems that people of different ages come to you with?
Most of the younger generation, which is girls, and now we're seeing a lot of young boys, the most common issue is acne. And it can be a fairly severe acne issue with those very big lumpy acne that you see. We're seeing that a lot in younger people, starting anything maybe the age group of about almost 14, 15, going up to even 25, 28, you know. We're seeing a lot of brides who come with that issue as well. Most of these problems are honestly internally related. Your hormonal imbalance and a lot of the younger girls entering their adult and things like that. The most common solution to this has to be in association with some kind of a dermatologist. Our beauty treatments alone cannot be the only solution for it, because they are providing you only with an external answer. You need to be treated internally, otherwise it will become a recurring problem. So if our treatment is giving you a solution, it's a very temporary solution. But if you are having an imbalance internally, it will come up again, soon enough. So we always do this in association with the dermatologist so that you have a treatment. For these kind of problems, where it's severe acne problem, I do not recommend taking a chance with any home remedies, because especially with the skin, it can become violent almost if it is something that doesn't agree with you. Because of these things, the skin becomes very sensitive. Sometimes there's a lot of heat in the body. So you can react to some of the safest ingredients. So if milk works for you, it might not agree with me at all. Also, a lot of your common home shelf product, kitchen shelf products like turmeric and neem and these kind of things are in very adulterated form these days. You don't have products available in their most natural forms anymore. As you grow older, these days there is issues of adult acne which people are facing as well, but it's still less. But as you start approaching your 35 to 45 kind of age group, you are hitting the first signs of aging. So things like age spots, very fine lines, under eye fine wrinkles, these are common problems that we see. It is important to start some good night care that can start delaying these signs of aging. You can't stop aging signs, but you can delay them for sure. And there are some facials which can be taken in as a alternate to what you normally do. So if you're doing a facial once a month, maybe one treatment can be for glow and to give you a very nice radiant look, and the other one can be an anti-aging treatment. So you can start alternating it. And then as you grow older, one of the most common problems faced is pigmentation. Before menopause, when women are hitting menopause, very common in the age group of maybe 38 to going up to about 60, which can be again related to a lot of external factors like stress, your lifestyle. It can be hereditary, it can be because of internal issues, it can be because of hormonal imbalances, lots of issues which cause pigmentation. And by 45 to 50, you start seeing very visible signs of aging as well. You start noticing a lot of skin sagging, you start noticing lines becoming more prominent, your laugh lines, your forehead lines, these start becoming very prominent. At which time there are a lot of cosmetic treatments available if you are willing to go for them. They're very, very safe these days, they're very advanced and they really work well. So treatments of like your Botox, Restylane, fillers, these treatments work excellent. Your facial treatments are very advanced these days as well. There's very advanced stem cell therapies and all that are being introduced, which help a lot in anti-aging treatments. Pigmentation is definitely a difficult issue to normally work with, especially if you get the very, very deep internal pigmentation. But if you start in time, then you can make sure that you don't reach a very extreme stage. Excellent facials available for pigmentation, excellent home care available. Any of these treatments have to work with home care. You have to have some kind of follow-up that you're doing at home. For pigmentation, there's excellent peels, microdermabrasions, these kind of treatments which are available clinical as well.
One thing we keep hearing about is just how bad the sun is for the skin. People are constantly shielding themselves from the sun because it's terrible for aging and all of that. But on the other hand, Indians are also showing drastically low levels of vitamin D because we're just not getting enough sun. So really, is the sun as bad as it's made out to be when it comes to the skin?
I sometimes really feel sorry for consumers because you have one ad telling you that stay away from the sun, and some of your top-notch heroines like covering themselves, and then there are newspaper articles which are talking about, as you said, extremely low levels of vitamin D and things. I think it has to be in moderation. They say the morning sun is generally a very it's a good sun to be in. So if you're going for your morning walks, anything up to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock should not be too harmful. If you're going out at 12 or 1 in the afternoon, then you obviously cannot be directly under the sun. Do not allow yourself to be absolutely exposed is probably what should be your ideal norm, But doing healthy stuff with a little bit of sunlight involved should not harm you at all. And in terms of protection from sun, honestly, one of the best things that work is physical barriers. If your arms tend to get tanned, then you're best off wearing full sleeves, carrying umbrellas, carrying hats, You obviously have to use sunblocks and SPF, but they're not preventing, or completely stopping tans. They can reduce it to some extent, but they can't stop it completely.
So Swati, you mentioned night creams. Now what exactly do night creams do? And do night creams need to have SPF? Can they make you fairer? Because that's what a lot of night creams claim they can do. What really is the purpose of a night cream?
A night cream can be for various reasons. So you can have night creams which are meant for anti-pigmentation, but they are not. SPF and anti-pigmentation are not really related. Your SPF products are sun protection factors. They basically help to protect a little bit from the sun, but they are not a treatment for an existing pigmentation problem. So your night creams which are meant for anti-pigmentation are meant to give you some kind of a solution to pigmentation. Night creams are meant for anti-aging sometimes. So they have products which help in nourishment, which help in anti-aging. A lot of myth attached to night creams is, in India they believe in letting your pores be open and letting the skin breathe and things like that. But a little hint of a night care product definitely goes a long way in making sure that the skin quality is maintained over a period of time.
Thanks so much, Swati. That was really helpful. Thanks for joining us on MDill. Keep watching more videos for lots more on beauty and health.